Plenty of e-commerce sites struggle with converting visitors into paying customers. In fact, I was just talking with my team last week about creating a webinar about this very topic. And if you're not sure why your lead is leaving without a click-through, like what's up with that? Then it's time to evaluate your conversion funnel.
It takes time to build and drive qualified awareness of your business and to create a high-performing sales funnel. So you need to understand the process. So we've got 6 tips for successfully moving customers through the sales funnel. And our first tip you probably shouldn't do out in public, but you want to go ahead and interview yourself. Start by asking yourself just a few questions to get a better idea of what type of content that you need to create to build awareness for prospective customers. These questions can be, what do I need my prospects to believe? What do my prospects need to learn, know, or understand before they consider working with me? What objections to buying from me might my prospects present? And lastly, what are my prospects researching before making the purchase? When you have the answer to these interview questions, you can really get a better idea of how to start optimizing that process.
Tip 2, build a buyer persona. A well-developed buyer persona is going to be great for you because it helps you understand prospects and customers, and it gives insights into what really drives your prospective customers to spend money with you, to buy from you. And depending on your business, you may have one or you can actually have 100 buyer personas. And ultimately, referring to your buyer persona when you create new marketing materials, what it's going to do is it's going to help you to provide the information that your prospective customers need to digest in order to choose to do business with your company.
And now our third tip is to pinpoint prospects' needs. It's important to understand that your prospects, they've got options. So your sole focus is to educate them on why you're the right choice for them. So in creating content for the top of the sales funnel, your main goal is to provide content that speaks to the type of search queries that are asked by your buyers. And there are keyword tools you should consider using because they will help you pinpoint your prospects' needs and identify long-tailed phrases that are searched for during the awareness stage. Tools like Google Keyword Planner, Answer the Public, Uber Suggest, and Infinite Suggest are great tools to use for this.
Tip 4, establish your unique selling proposition. And honestly, this should be fun for you. Like, think about it as a unique selling proposition. It's much more than just differentiating you and your competition. It's a compelling reason that makes your prospects choose you over others. I personally love it when I'm shopping for whatever, a suitcase or a new hat, and this is something that the business displays right on their website, right on the homepage. I love it. It helps me to determine which business I'm going to go with when sifting through the competition. So take it from me as a frequent customer of shopping, but knowing why you're unique will help you create content that explains why prospects should choose to work with you or buy from you over your competition, and also what they can expect from doing business with you. Spell it out and keep it short and sweet, in my opinion. And some great assets for the stage of the sales funnel include educational resources, my favorite. What that means are like case studies or ebooks. Think about other useful resources you can provide, so checklists or templates, and webinars, love webinars, or live educational events.
Our fifth tip is make answers easy to find. And I cannot stress this enough because I just went through this morning trying to find why my software was updating, just seeing what updated, whether it was a bug fix or if it was a new feature, but that information was nowhere to be found. The last thing that you want your prospects to do is become frustrated when trying to make a buying decision. And for that reason alone, you want to make sure that all the answers to any of their questions are super easy to find on your website in 3 main areas. It could be the landing pages that you're directing people from the ads that you're displaying. It could be blog posts, and it could just be a traditional FAQ page. Making answers easy to find helps paint your business in a good light. And if prospects can also see your positive online reviews woven throughout your website, then buying from you will be a no-brainer.
Tip 6, leverage online reviews. And you've probably heard me say this before because it's one of my favorite things to talk about. Positive online reviews in particular, they work wonders for your business. And when it comes to converting prospects into paying customers, that always is the immediate end of my search and I'm ready to do business, once I come across a business that has a ton of customers saying great things about them, I trust it. And I trust it because online reviews act as social proof that you provide a quality product or service, because think about it, they are seeing how others like them and have experience doing business with you. It's super reliable. In fact, more than 90% of your prospects read online reviews. Yeah, you heard me right. Over 90%. That's like almost 100%. And a great deal of them expect to see reviews when they visit your website. That's another great thing. I talked about the unique selling proposition coming up right away on a homepage. I also love when I see those customer testimonials right there on the homepage, because it's going to ultimately shift me from just hanging out on your website to giving you my credit card on your website. And by adding reviews directly to your website, either on a testimonial page or even throughout your web pages, you'll help convince your prospects that they need to do business with you.
You're now equipped with the tactics and tips to build an effective sales funnel. Remember, you'll always want to experiment and make tweaks to make sure your funnel doesn't get stale. But that's a wrap, but your journey doesn't have to end here. We have over 200 videos for you to continue watching on our channel.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is The Journey.